In a strategic gamble ahead of the next general election, the People's Action Party will field 4 political newcomers in Aljunied Group Representation Constituency, a ward held by the Opposition Workers' Party since 2011. Of the 5-member slate introduced on 13 April 2025, only Chan Huiya, chair of PAP's Serangoon branch, was part of the 2020 team. The remaining candidates, Jagathishwaran Rajo, Daniel Liu, Adrian Ong, and Faisal Abdul Aziz, are all standing for election for the first time. Aljunied GRC has long been regarded as a stronghold of the WP. The party secured 59.95% of the vote in the 2020 election, its largest GRC margin to date, and has held the constituency for 14 consecutive years. PAP's announcement signals both a generational refresh and a calculated effort to reconnect with voters in a ward where the party has not won since the 2011 electoral upset. Ms. Chan said the team will prioritize senior citizens' issues and their broader social impact, while also calling for change after more than a decade without a PAP voice in the constituency. The new team was introduced by Education Minister Chan Chun Sing, who serves as the party's Assistant Secretary General, at a Sunday launch event attended by former Cabinet Minister Lim Boon Heng. Mr. Chan framed the PAP's presence in opposition-held wards as offering voters a proposition of policies, rather than simply contesting for the sake of competition. He also emphasized the need for elected representatives who can serve residents locally, manage national governance, and represent Singapore globally. Despite those assertions, the decision to field an almost entirely fresh team in Aljunied GRC raises questions about continuity and electoral strategy, especially in a constituency where name recognition and ground familiarity are often seen as critical. Jagathishwaran Rajo took over as UNO's branch chairman in August 2024, after years of grassroots work in Holland Bukit Timur GRC and a stint at the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Daniel Liu, who now chairs the Paya Lebar branch, heads urban planning firms Moro Architects and Moro Intelligence. He was previously active in Nay Soon GRC. Adrian Ong leads the Bidok Reservoir Punggol branch and runs a facilities management firm. He previously served in Bishan Toa Payoh GRC under Transport Minister Chi Hong Tat. Faisal Abdul Aziz, a dental surgeon and clinical director at Nuffield Holdings, has been active in Kaki Bukit since 2015 and involved in party youth and Malay affairs initiatives. All 4 new candidates stepped into branch leadership roles only recently, following a round of leadership changes in February 2025. Their bid to unseat the WP comes at a time of consolidation for the opposition party, which is seeking a 5th member to fill the vacancy left by Leon Pereira's departure from Parliament. Aljunied GRC was redrawn for the first time since 2011 during the latest electoral boundary review, with 3 polling districts, nearly 4,000 voters, moved to Tampines GRC. Observers note that while the changes are relatively limited, they introduce new variables to an already competitive landscape. The Workers' Party first captured Aljunied GRC in the 2011 general election, securing 54.72% of the vote. Led by then-party chief Low Thea Keong, the winning team included current party leader Pritam Singh, Sylvia Lim, Muhammad Faisal Abdul Manap, and Chen Shou Mao. They defeated a high-profile PAP team that featured then Foreign Affairs Minister Giorgio and current Health Minister Ong Ye Kung. The WP's victory marked the first time an opposition party had won a group representation constituency since the scheme was introduced in 1988. Since then, the WP has retained the ward across 3 successive general elections. In 2020, it increased its vote share to 59.95%, its strongest GRC performance to date, further cementing Aljunied's status as a party stronghold. How a largely unfamiliar slate from the PAP will fare against this backdrop remains to be seen, particularly in a constituency with a well-established opposition presence and long-standing voter loyalty.